Hey everybody, so wanted to show you today the installation of the 23Zero shower awning, for lack of a better term. I am going to be mounting this on the driver's side, so the opposite side of the tent, and this is ultimately going to act as a shower room slash outhouse room for when we are out off-grid camping. So again, kind of staying with my theme of 23Zero products. Really like the product. This is super easy, clean system, easy to set up. I'll show you that once I get it mounted, but here in the beginning, what I wanted to do really quick was just kind of show you the mounting system. Really simple track system on the back of their on the back of the shower, 1/4 inch M8 bolt system here that go into an L bracket that mount onto your rack. So here was the challenge that I had. My tent racks, which I would have preferred to mount this off of, are, how about that for a catch, are a little bit high. And definitely wider than it needs to be. This is a 42-inch width, and these are 50-inch width. So could not mount it on here. Now, lucky for me, I have low racks as well that I'm going to be using for mounting some recovery equipment, things like that. And so I'm going to put it on here. Second challenge was the trailer I have has about 15 inches of fender that comes off the side. So I didn't want to hang this and lose 15 inches of my tent with the fender sticking into it. So what I did end up doing was obviously some steel fabrication work. So here's what the end product ultimately came out looking like. I just used some 2-inch steel tubing, and I've got my L bracket. So this is the L bracket that the shower system came with. I mounted that on my tubing, and then what I've got is 2 holes that I drilled in it that will go into the slide track system on the rack. So I really like this rack because it is simple track system. It just allows for a standard 1/2-inch bolt head to drop in and slide within it. You don't need any special T-bolts or anything else to function within this track system. So I really like it. The other thing is that 1/2-inch bolt head drops in and it actually holds it, so you can screw anything in and it doesn't sit and spin on the other side of it. So really like the functionality of it. But at the end, what's going to happen here is I'll have 2 bolts with a T-knob on it that will tighten this thing down when it's slid back. And I actually have a 3rd bolt, longer, with 2 T-nut handles on it that actually is going to be a pass-through here at the end. When I'm setting this up, I'm going to take the pass-through bolt out, loosen the 2 T-bolt handles that are in the back, slide this forward, and now my tent will be my shower will be over the fender area. So let's get it mounted and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. One thing too that I did want to point out in when I did design and put this these slide bars together, I did take, and kind of a sloppy job, but I did take and epoxy a 5/16 grade 8 washer on the bottom of each of the bolt holes, so that ultimately when this is sliding, it has those to slide on rather than the whole body of the slide. So making it hopefully a little bit more, a little less friction and easier to slide in and out. All right, so we've got the slide bars mounted on the racks now. As you can see, I did opt to put the L brackets with an upward facing. These things are super strong, so I'm not worried about too much flex or anything from a weight bearing standpoint from that regard. But that does actually give me a little extra height on it as well. So ultimately, again, what I've got is I've got my 2 bolts here in the back that have their 5/16 bolts. They have the 5/16 or half-inch head on the 5/16 bolt down in the track system of the crossbar. Those two get loosened up, but the first thing is to pull the pass-through bolt out. It's obviously a super long bolt. Comes out. These guys get loosened. Then obviously you'll do this with both bars at the same time. And then your bracket slides out with full clearance over the fender. So that's the design. I'm going to mount the shower here in a second. We'll open it up and I'll give you my thoughts after taking a look at it. All right, so we've got it mounted. Let's just see how it all works. I haven't even opened it up yet, so this will be first time opening it up. So we've got our slide out, we tighten it back down. All right, so now let's open her up. These are our stake downs. There are a couple of Velcro straps here that hold it all in place while packed. It all rolls out. Our arms slide open. Material's really strong, I like that. It does have some weights down in the bottom of the shower curtain as well, so that creates some self-balancing and wind control on these. So you know, even if it's calm, you might not even need to stake it down. And then the rest of this would be height adjustment. So in my case, I'm trying to go as high as possible because I've got this on a low rack. Got a zipper here in the side. Just gonna go ahead and open that baby up. Oh, and it does have internal locks in the elbows of each of the corners, and that does create some tension there. Let's take you in. As you can see, it's silver lined, so you won't get any silhouetting in it. Nice soap and shampoo type bag. I do like this because it does have a shower head holder for our Julka shower system, a project that will be later discussed. Here's our elbows that we were talking about. Good strong aluminum framing, and really it's just a straight crossbar or a cross strap across the front of this. Good strong materials. Oh, it does have zippers here so that if you wanted to be able to access anything, in our case we've got our fender wall behind us that will act as a shelf. The other thing is that the inside of that door is where I plan to mount my Julka, so I'll be able to reach out here and do temperature control, anything like that. So Yeah. Oh, there's the other soap holder there. I like it. I think it works really well. I think my slide out system seems to work really well. So 23Zero, thumbs up. Great job. Love it. Three and a half minutes, including the slide out.